Get off the sidelines and take control of your financial future at www.tackletrading.com. Get in the game.
Matt Justice here for Tackle Trading. Earlier today, I recorded the weekly Forex report, and in that Forex report, I basically talked about all the different currencies out there, the major currencies. We assessed them from a technical analysis perspective. We had two new swings trades that have not been triggered yet. One was on the short pound underneath 150. It kind of got close there today, but if you'll go to like the pound dollar, we'll look at that here in a second. You'll notice that it has not actually filled yet. And then we also had a one on the US dollar Swiss franc underneath 92 cents, and that has not got filled yet either. However, I did list that there was a few major economic events for the news-based trade, and the first one was on Monday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That was about right around 8:30 my time. That's when the Australian central bank, when they were going to announce monetary policy. Now, what the Australians did was they lowered interest rates, and when you lower interest rates, that is going to have an impact to the price of the instrument. You're going to have more supply of Australian dollars out there, so the Australian dollar is going to go down. Well, these events are really, really fast, and so what we're looking at here is the Australian dollar, US dollar. We're going to go about 5 minutes before the event, and we're going to place two orders. The first order we're going to place is right underneath support here. We'll just say you got support there about 78.03, but we're going to go underneath 78. And I'm just going to put some alerts just to kind of show you how it's done there. So we'll put our first order right there. The second order, we're going to get up above this resistance level. So let's create an alert right there. Now, we got our alert set. We're ready to move forward. And now we just got to wait for the event here. And lo and behold, it moves forward just a little bit, and boom! And we get this huge movement to the downside. You get triggered on your sell short order at 77.98. Probably about a 5-pip spread at the time, so maybe you get filled at 77.93, and we get a huge movement to the downside. In the first 30 minutes, goes all the way down to 76.64. That's about 100, and even after the pip spread, that's about 130 pips to the downside. The momentum's not over. Now, this is the current price that we're seeing here. Now you have two different things you can do. It's kind of priced into the market now. That's number one, but also number two, you can just say, okay, let's take that stop loss order and let's trail it to the downside right above that little level right there. So we lock in all of those pips. We've made 130 pips. We've locked it in. We're going to make 130 pips, and you say, okay, if it does eventually break this level, then I want to make a lot more money. So that's probably what I'm going to do. In fact, that's what I did do. I currently have a stop loss right at this level at 76.67. Hope you enjoyed the news-based trade on this one, the Australian dollar, US dollar. Coming up in the next little bit, tomorrow we don't have any major announcements. On Wednesday, you have the non-farm roll payroll change, the Australian dollar retail sales, and you can read the rest of them. I'll be posting those every week over there for the pro members of the Tackle Trading team, and hopefully you get out there and made some money on the Australian dollar today, trading that amazing news-based trade. This is Matt Justice for Tackle Trading. Until next time.